Two of Milwaukee's great cultural institutions are teaming up for the first time: the Bronzeville Center for the Arts and Sculpture Milwaukee. Phoenix Brown is the curator for the Bronzeville Center for the Arts. Phoenix, this is the first collaboration between the Bronzeville Center for the Arts and Sculpture Milwaukee. How did it come about?
So our goal was to bring artwork, art objects throughout the North Avenue corridor and share it with folks here that live here.
And John Riepenhoff is the executive director of Sculpture Milwaukee.
Sculpture is a pretty young organization. We're in our 9th year. Bronzeville Center for the Arts is even younger than us. So these two new kids in Milwaukee, what they're trying to do here, both be in a community, embedded, and in having a meaningful relationship with the Bronzeville community and the neighboring communities around Milwaukee, but also having the ambition to be a unique destination, not only around the nation, but the world.
Together, they have brought the work of artist Martine Syms to Milwaukee.
We looked at a handful of different artists, and we came to Martine Syms as a potential. When we approached her about this project and she said yes, we were super thrilled.
So Martine Syms is an LA-based artist who uses a lot of video installation and performance art and some sculpture in her practice. A lot of the imagery that she uses in her practice kind of reflects some of the visual language that we find here in our community, from signs to quick poems and quick sayings that people say around here.
What is it about Martine Syms' artwork that speaks to you?
You get a lot of artists that, they work in bronze or they work in ceramics. Martine works with ideas.
For the installation, Martine created 4 new works of art in her signature conceptual style.
The works are here at our site, here at Gallery 507 in Bronzeville. There's a piece on the window. It's titled Belief Strategy 13. Next door we have a laundry site, it used to be a former laundry, big little laundry area. But the artist actually responded to the architecture of that site. So there is one image that has no title that's embedded in the old big laundry sign. So it's a photograph of a sunburst, it's untitled, as well as a poem going across the fascia of the building next door. And down the street on our future museum site, or the 2312 site, as we like to say internally, we have a banner that says "Find a Way."
Scattered along North Avenue, the 4 pieces incorporate photography, visual designs, and written phrases for viewers to reflect on. What is it about each of these locations? Why that specific location?
Our team, in partnership with Sculpture Milwaukee, we sent the artist different locations of potential sites for her to respond or embed artworks into.
When we approached her about this project, we showed her a few sites that we thought could be good potential for public sculpture, and she really absorbed herself into the architecture, the landscape, the community.
What is Martine Syms' artwork usually about? Different themes or messages?
So Martine's work is very intuitive. Sometimes at first, when you first approach it, this was the first time I was introduced to Martine's work as a curator. And it's very cryptic and very personal to the artist. And once you get to know her, you dig deeper. It's about a lot of her personal narrative, her experiences of going through the world.
So she saw the opportunity to do public art in Bronzeville not as, I can just plop one of my artwork here, but I can actually use the context of North Avenue, the context of the community around Bronzeville as part of the material in the work.
For the Bronzeville Center for the Arts, this partnership gives them a better opportunity to display public art from African American creators. What does this collaboration really mean to the community here and for the city?
I think it means a lot. Organizations, we should be coming together and organizing, collaborations and projects together to just support our community and introduce our community to different ways of thinking and seeing and talking about artwork. So it's important just so we are an organized front on continuing to put Milwaukee on a world-class stage for art and having access to it.
For Sculpture Milwaukee, this partnership gives an opportunity to expand their platform outside of downtown Milwaukee.
In the early days of my executive director position at Sculpture, so this is almost 2 years ago, we started having conversations about how can we take the strategies that we've developed with Sculpture Milwaukee, the successes of the projects that we've innovated, investing in downtown, so putting artists in public spaces, the economic development, the community building, using our city as a platform that actually is drawing international attention for cultural activity, and how do we share that with other communities around Milwaukee.
Have you gotten to see any reactions to her art yet from people walking by or stopping to see it?
Yeah, like we've had people come in and like ask questions about it. Like they would show up sometimes specifically to view the Sculpture Milwaukee project here. So, you know, we'll redirect them to like, okay, the pieces are here, here, and here. And then like while we were installing it, somebody was like, this is great. Like, I'm so happy to see this in our community. There's been like small moments of joy that I've experienced with people here in our community responding to the work.
And what do you really hope that people will experience with Martine Syms' artwork, all the 4 different pieces?
I hope they experience like some like semblance of hope, like just some hope, because like her work is very hopeful. It's like looking forward into like a better place and a better future.
Thanks for watching the Arts Page. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stories of art in our community.